Hi, my name is Ugo Obilo, and I am the product manager working on a platform called Vertx. Vertex came out of a need to streamline communications that I've experienced in my travel business, where we take over 100 to 250 people to a destination and have to communicate with them through all different types of processes. That can include applying for visas, immigration, as well as coordinating where they're going to stay and all of that information. It can get very cumbersome, and in the current state, there's no platform that streamlines all that communication. And out came Vertex. So now I will walk you through what we've worked on, or what I've worked on rather, which is the beginning stages of the software development lifecycle. And hopefully by the end of this, you will understand the need for Vertex and also want to get on the platform yourself. The problem space. Currently, most communication platforms are built for best common use, which means they don't take into consideration the unique needs of someone like an event planner or an event goer who needs to have significant amounts of information in one specific place. Multiple channels tend to create redundancies, so having to go from your email to check social media to get a phone call or text, all of this can lead to a lot of redundancies and also lost information. When you have unorganized communication, it's difficult to track, hey, did I get that email or was that in a text message or did my friend say it? All of this can make it very difficult to distill the right information. And then there's a lack of automation. When someone needs to ask a question and needs an answer immediately, they may have to go through email, they may have to send a text message, they may have to make a phone call, but it all adds to a lack of information or a lack of streamlined communication. So as I was preparing for our 2024 slated trips, I looked around and I said, what can I create? Because what we currently have is just not cutting it. And out came this problem statement. How can we streamline communication and coordination for event organizers amidst fragmented channels and inefficient processes? So without further ado, let's dive a little bit deeper into the actual solution. Vertex will serve users by having a centralized communication hub, a group chat and announcement functionality, email to platform capability, and customizable platform themes. One of the key features that I really want to dive into is the email to platform capability. What happens when you have to change from a certain app to the email is that, again, information can get lost. So it'd be really nice to have a way that users can refer to emails immediately within the app. This will solve the problem, so eliminating fragmented communication channels and enhance efficiency. And some of the benefits are simplifying management processes, enhancing attendee experience, and overall increasing efficiency by having this streamlined platform. Currently, in my business as well as out there, I noticed that we tend to have one of two choices, either using GroupMe or using WhatsApp. And through the development of Vertex, I'd really like to stack it up against these two opponents and see how the features compare. Some of the ways that we look to enhance or improve upon the current state of what's available is by providing cross-platform compatibility, customizable notification channels, white labeling. So for example, if I have my own trip, I can customize Vertex to show my business as its own communication platform. One-way communication, so basically sending out broadcasts that are simply announcements. And then an FAQ chatbot, which would be a few steps down the line, but leveraging natural language processing capabilities to help answer questions and field questions right within the application. Not only am I very grateful for this process, but I'd like to talk about some of the learnings that I've had. One, focus as much on the user as possible. Focus, focus, focus. Sometimes it's very easy to build for yourself, especially in a case like this where I'm someone that would use this product, but also focus on what pain points other users might have. Measure twice and cut once. Don't be afraid to continuously measure and iterate on your issue. to make sure that you have completely understood the problem space. And lastly, don't be afraid to experiment and change what your previous thoughts were based on what you've measured. My upcoming goals, I'm really excited to build this out a bit more. Building an MVP would be really exciting, and that's something I plan to do. And then I also want to secure my next role. I think that being able to dive really deep in this process has helped me build out some of my skills and also helped me understand what else is out there. So I'm really excited to move forth on this process.